Run the whole state like my name Gavin. Wanna play with my time, you must like. That's real risky. Something in the water, it smell real fishy. Short the Bakersfield or something, I'm over this city. Your dreams, I could probably have 4 of them. At the tell folks I make more than them. Shorty mom love me, she like, yeah, we need more of him. If you love life now, tell them that there's more to live. This iconic, I put the Carhartt on as soon as
The Trailblazers play before the hometown crowd here. In downtown Portland, Oregon. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. For the Denver Nuggets, they come in off that loss to Phoenix. Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. From deep. Lillard misses. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming, as he just means so much to the franchise, and that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
I'm not surprised to see Kuzma throw it down. He's got the length and leaping ability to do so.
Lillard, right side. And then Lillard slams it in.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Here's Jokic after the Trailblazers pick up 2. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
Lillard surveying the D. Fires the 3. That shot is off. And the Nuggets going the other way. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Chauncey Billups.
Well, Kevin, I asked him, what are some of your main concerns? And he said, we're dealing with a team that can really light it up from the outside. So it's essential that we don't give them open looks from deep, or we'll be in trouble. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Pass to George. Goes back up. Out to Kuzma. Now, here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special, special talent.
Now, here's Nurkic.
Come get it, come get it.
Back to Lillard. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Now, here's Thibault, following the miss by Jokic. Now Lillard. And Simons has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses in close.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
For the Trailblazers. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. McGrady outside. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Pass to George. And George with the stuff.
I mean, he is explosive with his leaping ability. Paul George is well-versed in finishing above the rim.
Here's Eubanks. Here's Watford. Clock at 6. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Now, Jokic. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Jacks up a 3. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. McGrady outside. They set the pick. Pass to Eubanks. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And here's Jokic. Takes a 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
And he nails the third.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Lillard. From downtown. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
An incredible defender. Paul George combination of quickness and length helped.
The Nuggets, 13.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. High post try. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Denver with the ball. The Blazers getting the bucket. Jokic with it. He's got 11. Kicks it out to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Inside. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Trailblazers trailed by 11. Lillard outside. And there's the drive. And then Lillard slams it in.
A fantastic penetrator. Once Lillard sees a lane to the rim open up, he jumps on it.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
Gordon can't answer back with the dunk of his own. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walden Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
For the three. And it's Denver with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Now, here's George. No good from the wing.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Pass to Grant. Simons on the wing. Portland again missing. The Nuggets leading by 9. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. The shot by George, no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Grant outside. Got a piece of it. Paul George with the steal. Can they get it? The offensive rebound. Back to Crawford. Down low. Here's George. It's deflected.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Kicks it out to Grant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Jamal Crawford, throughout his career, one of the best shot creators in the game. He's something to watch when he gets going.
And Portland making a change here. 1:02 left in the second quarter. McGrady outside. Out to the wing. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Enzo Bryant will bring it up for Denver. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Crawford outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Crawford's got the lead up to 14 now for Denver. Pass to Eubanks. Back to Simons.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before.
Anthony Simons has proven himself as an effective and efficient scorer. Someone this team leans on to fill it up. Very surprised he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
There's Crawford with the 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
The players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stones unturned as he looks to maximize his ability. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Well, Damian Lillard is such an intelligent playmaker. He sees an opening and dishes the ball.
Jackson has the open look. Off target with his three. And he drives in. Over to the left wing. Lillard, right side. To the inside. Kicks it out to Grant. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
I like how Grant can play up-tempo, reacting fast to capitalize off a hot pass.
Pass to Kuzma. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name center.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
The Nuggets with another miss. Trailblazers trailed by 12. Lillard on top. Puts it up from 15. And again, it's Portland converted.
And now from anywhere on the floor, Jeremy Grant has a lot of confidence in his jumper.
Jeff Green on the wing. Kuzma outside. Jeff Green on the wing. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Jokic.
Yeah, Jokic seems determined to have a big night. So far, he's been successful.
Lillard from outside. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got it back down to single digits for the Trailblazers. To the paint. Here's Crawford. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he makes the tough pass look easy. But he also, with that vision, always going to find the open man.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Now, here's Brown. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot, and it's good off the glass. George has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Silky smooth stroke, nice touch. Paul George is a terrific jump shooter.
Pass to Sharp. Kicks it out to Grant. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And nowadays, it seems like players have more opportunities than ever before. But, Steve, does that add to the challenge of balancing on the court versus off the floor?
It does for some individuals, but I love the opportunities that they're getting, and I love they're taking advantage of it. Most of the guys can juggle and balance both.
Substitution on the court.
Outside, George. Over in the corner, Batum. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Brown wide open. He fires. No good from outside. Lillard outside. Driving in. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
Oh, erupting at the rim. Lillard can still climb the ladder.
Over in the corner, Batum. On the wing, George. On the wing, Brown. From the arc. The shot's good on the assist by George. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
Excellent pass, PG-13. Keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
"19 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Batum. The three. And again, Denver with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And that one's good. Lillard.
The handles. The defenders simply can't keep up with Lillard.
Stolen by Grant. Simons on the wing. Bangs home the trifecta. Simons has got 6. And so it's the Denver Nuggets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take.
29. The Nuggets.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Trailblazers trailed by 11. Pass to Sharp. Back to Simons. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jokic. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
A wide open look here for Kuzma. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Eubanks. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Now the lineup for your Trailblazers. Cameron Reddish. Denver.
The Nuggets lead by 12. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Tracy McGrady. Second personal foul. First.
And here's Jokic. Pass to Kuzma. Outside, George. That one's not going to go. And the Trailblazers going the other way. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
You gotta love to see Damian Lillard light it up like this on offense, making a big effort to deliver for his squad.
Now, here's Jokic. And Kuzma has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 10. Left side, Grant. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
You know, very few scouts felt that Jeremy Grant would ever become this kind of three-point shooter.
Now, here's George. And it's Jokic in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Trailblazers on offense. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Tenacious drive there by Gordon, crashing into the defense, getting fouled there while taking the shot. And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing the title.
Now, here's Thibault. Pass to Lillard. Paul George with the steal. Jokic with it. Fires the three. And again, Denver no good. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
To the middle. Shot clock at 5. Grant gets a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Grant's got 12 points in just the second half. George looking over the floor. Back to Jokic. Jokic with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Back to Thibault. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
And stolen by Kuzma. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Jokic. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Calm and collected in the game's biggest moments. You can rely on Jokic when you need a basket. This has reached desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Simons has it in the corner. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
He must have ice in his veins. Simons pushes out all distractions and drops the clutch shot.
Kuzma outside. And it's Jokic in the corner. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
In my opinion, one of the most talented two-way players of this generation. Paul George has stayed humble throughout his success and has shown that he is willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Now, here's Simon. And finished off by Nurkic.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. That's the first. That increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 7. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
Pass to McGrady. Launches it. Count! And now they trail by just 4.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Here's McGrady. A three-pointer, no good. And now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Kyle Kuzma is trying to be more of a team player. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he's starting to accept his role.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 7. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They